Mon amour, j'ai féri de toi en boisson, je le jure.
And so it began, my torrid affair with the tantalizingly tempting tiramisu. Just kidding. But wouldn't that be an awesome origin for this video? In reality, I'm just an absolute dumbass.
When I get stressed, I eat desserts.
Oh, I have an ulcer. See, I was supposed to make this drink 7 months ago, but I just kept putting it off. Let me explain why. So I was doing a series where whatever the top like comment was, I'd make a drink out of the ingredient that the top like the ingredient for the top liked comment. Talking's hard. So on one of these videos, the top liked comment was tiramisu. So I recorded the video like I did it all, and then the file got corrupted. So I just kind of forgot about it. Until now. So let's make a mother tiramisu drink. Okay, so I immediately ran into a slight problem. See this shit? See what's got layers? Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Not unlike an onion.
Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Well, we gotta recreate those with the drink. We're not just gonna do some basic bitch-ass drink. No, we gotta get layers. And for that, we need to have density ingredient control knowledge, which we can save time by abbreviating as never mind. So let's begin the layering. Ow! What the hell, dude? As I was saying, let's begin the layering process. Oh my god, that hurt. Alright, so first up we need to do the bottom layer, which in my opinion kind of tastes like chocolate and espresso. It's very rich. So let's start with a coffee base. I'm thinking a nice cold brew pre-made espresso blend. And you might be like, well Jack, why don't you just use fresh espresso and really get all those flavors? You listen here. I'm a broke college student. You really think I have money for an espresso machine? No, you bastard. I also need a little sweetness, so I'll just get this espresso syrup on Amazon. It won't be here till tomorrow? Typical Amazon. Oh. I mean, Amazon's amazing, we love them. I personally fully embrace our robot overlords. So in the meantime, I'm also gonna add some chocolate sauce and a little bit of our non-alcoholic dark spiced rum. All right, the espresso syrup has arrived, so let's put everything into the drink and see if it actually works. I really hope it does. Okay, so let the drink making montage begin. Woohoo! It's not bad, it's really not, but it needs something to kind of like pull it together. Okay, I think I found the solution. Bitters. So I own way too many bitters. It's a problem. But that also means that I have tons of different flavors to experiment and work with. And after a bit of careful consideration, I think I'm gonna go with black walnut bitters and Aztec chocolate bitters. So let's toss them into the drink and see if I'm crazy or a genius. Reality is probably somewhere in the middle. Whew. All this shaking's like a workout, man. Damn. Oh, nope, that went better the first time. Okay, yeah, that is really good. Oh, I love it when I'm good at what I do. Okay, first layer done. Now next we need the second layer, which is kind of like very creamy and fluffy, almost like a cake filling. So we definitely need to use mascarpone. I totally didn't have to look that up, shut the f up. Mascarpone, it actually kind of sounds like an Italian gangster.
You come into my fridge, a skin for favors on a Monday. You're lucky I don't curdle you where you stand.
But it is a key ingredient in traditional tiramisu, so it has to go in there. And lucky for me, I've actually been keeping some mascarpone in the fridge for the last couple months. I'm sure it's still okay, right?
And I don't think it's supposed to look like that. It was originally white and now it's blue. That's not good.
So yeah, I had to go get some fresh mascarpone. But now we've got it, we can toss it into our mixing glass. And I'm also gonna toss in a bit of our half and half and also some vanilla syrup to add some sweetness to it. Because this is not sweet, surprisingly. Very cheesy though, not unlike myself. Okay, so let's mix that together and see how it works. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so our fluffy layer is good to go. Now all we have to do is layer them together. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? So some of the layers are gonna combine and mix together. I can't help it, density is complicated, but the flavors will still be kind of layered, so it works. Now finally, we just need to sprinkle some cocoa powder on top, and I'm actually gonna light it on fire. Bit of an impulsive decision on my part. What can I say? I like fire. But it's also gonna add a nice visual component and some really nice aromatics on there. All right, all our hard work is paid off and we're finally ready to try this tiramisu drink. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. It actually, like, you taste it in layers. That tastes just like tiramisu. Wow, I nailed that. I'm pretty cool. I mean, shit, it should be pretty good after 7 months, I guess. And for that reason, you should totally, if you haven't already, like this video and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, boom, that's how you make a tiramisu drink. I'm pretty cool, I'm tired actually. I'm gonna go take a nap now.